that we're going to is like an important one, ain't it?
Yes.
What is it?
It's the 20-week ultrasound, which I'm not 20 weeks anymore. I'm at 21, closer to 22. But it's the 20-week ultrasound they do, and they measure all the bones and really look at the baby in a lot of detail just to make sure everything's growing properly and everything's going right.
And what was like weird about this, and I don't know if it's just Florida, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Florida is weird now. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but Florida's gotten really weird. Disney has gotten weird. There's a lot of new people moving here. It's like, it's like that when you go from elementary school to middle school or middle school to high school. It's like one of those years. Like there's people that but there's also a lot of new people too and a lot of new things. And that's like what Florida is right now. But she called to make an appointment, and there's like this, like you had to call that place, like, because you don't call offices no more. You call out to some place in New Mexico that tells you when you have appointments and stuff. And she talks to the guy, and the guy's like, yeah, well, we have an office that's like right up the street from you. And she's like, well, when can we get in? He's like, a month from now. And he's like, well, let me see. And we're having to drive like 60 miles to go, and it was like the closest one we could get. I don't know, doctors, it's the same with dentists. It's the same. Like, I feel like everything's too cluttered now. After the thing happened that we was all locked up, doesn't it just feel like everything's just like so much more congested? It's weird.
Another thing that's like really different from when we were having Richard is maternity clothes. Like you could before go in a store and buy clothes. Now like your only options are Target and Kohl's and Walmart. Other than that, they have nothing in stores. Like there used to be a store, Motherhood, Maternity or something. And then other places like Old Navy and Burlington have like clothes in store that you could feel, that you could see if they run big or small or what size you would actually need. Because like when you're expecting, like you don't know, like what size you should get, small, medium, large, whatever. And like they say to go off of like the size you kind of were, which I do, but it's hard to still order online because even like every brand runs different. Like we bought stuff from Kohl's, and all the Kohl's maternity clothes to me runs really big. And like if I would have bought that online, I would have definitely got the wrong size. Like it's very hard to find clothes. Like,
when I went to buy this camera, I tried really everywhere to go look for it just so I could touch it. And like, you couldn't touch it nowhere. And I looked for camera stores. There's no camera stores. We can go touch the ones at Best Buy and like Walmart, but they're all like lower end. Why is it so weird anymore? Why does everything have to be online? Why can't we just go shopping like normal people? And especially clothes. Like, I don't want to play the guessing game. Is that going to fit me? Especially seeing that weights kind of fluctuate. Put on the baby weight, I guess. You think they'll let us bring this in?
I don't know, maybe. Because technically it's a medical procedure. So.
Face mask required. It's getting harder to remember face masks. Like, you just need a face mask specifically for doctors now. My plan is to take the mic off and take the tripod off, and that should be less intimidating.
Yeah.
But I'm going to bring the backpack, and I'm a little nervous about bringing the backpack because I don't know how they're going to feel about the backpack. Richard, are you going to be good in the doctors? Why not?
No.
Are you in a bad mood? Yeah, today's just not Itch's day. Richard, don't do that. Okay, show him real quick. Sit. That is the new one.
I think he looks just like me.
As soon as we got into the doctor's office, automatic fail. The lady looked at the camera, she said, do not bring that in there. It was kind of like just denied at the door. So we couldn't show you anything. and I tried to like be sneaky with my phone, and like we're gonna get to this in a second because I want to talk to you guys about this, because once we get done with wrap up the baby, we're gonna do personal and kind of talk about where we're at in our life, and we'll get to this because I want you guys, because I know you guys have seen this in our vlog, and I want to talk about this. But I tried to sneak my cell phone in, and I know it's dirty, but and I hit the camera button, and where it was dark in the room, the light came on, and I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm trying to fix Bluey on the YouTube, and hit the flashlight, and was like, no pictures in here. And she was kind of, when we first walked in, she was kind of cold.
I feel like a lot of the people who does that exact ultrasound are cold. Like, because at least with Richard, they were kind of like cold too, and like they didn't even want to let Richard in. They were trying to make them sit outside, and I was like, well, if I would have known that, I would have like scheduled a different place. And then she was like, all right, well, fine, he can come in, he just got to be quiet. We're like, yeah.
Yeah, but from what she would tell us towards the end, everything with the baby is perfect. That's everything about the new baby. You kind of got to come along with it. So now let's jump to some personal stuff. Okay, so I've had this in my lip a couple of videos, and I feel like I owe an explanation because it looks like I'm just walking down the road just doing it, but I'm not. They're actually nicotine pouches. They're not tobacco or anything like that, because I had a smoking problem since I was about 20 years old, 21 years old, and I'm trying really, really hard to stop for my son and my new son, because Richard, as much as he's crying back there, he loves to run. He loves to play football and stuff, and I want to be that dad that can run with him and jog with him. So guys, bear with this, because I promise you. Yeah, buddy, because I want to be healthy enough to play football with this guy. So that's why I got the thing in my head.
Let's get my money. I go?
You go.
I'll run.
Run.
Ha!
You remember what I was saying about things getting weird in Florida? Like, Florida's getting weird. Florida's getting weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the construction business. And when this thing all hit, we got really busy really fast. I mean, really fast. Like, as soon as everything started opening up, our business started booming. Really like crazy. We started getting different equipment and stuff like that. It was amazing. We just get a phone call one day, and we're like, okay, pretty much all our suppliers are in a shortage. So we have other stuff, and we go for about a week or so in other stuff. And then that supplier gets a shortage, you know, and things just got crazy really fast. I don't know why it got that crazy that fast. But, you know, I feel like it's just crazy. I don't know. But between that and Tiffany being pregnant, there's just a lot of things going on in our head and going on in our mind. But like during the thing where we was all shut in, and like now, the one thing that keeps us sane is what, Tiffany?
Is Richard with all these sticks again?
Close. But YouTube. Doing this keeps us sane, and probably a lot of people think that we're insane for doing it. But you guys liking our subscribers, you know, first of all, you're getting a little bit to know a little bit about us. We want a little bit to know about you. If this is not your first video, if you ever watched with us, drop a comment. Let us know where you're from. We'd love to kind of get to know you guys a little bit better. But this has really helped. And, you know, the world's evolving, and I feel like we're evolving too with our channels. I mean, if you watch from our first video up to now, we're a young channel, so we don't know where we're going. Do you know where we're going?
No, we're just walking down the field. For me, I'm like excited to see how we do with the channel, as far as with all the challenges. Not even challenges, just new things going on in our lives, and to see how well it all turns out, because there's a chance it could turn out really good. Like, and that's just what I'm hoping for. Like, we're obviously going to continue, but I just hope it plays out really smooth, like, because I feel like it really could. Like when we first started, I was like just along for the ride, and you might be able to see that through the videos, or maybe you don't see it, but I was like, this is something Richard was passionate about, and I was just like, yes, let's do it. If it's something you want to do, I'm down. But now I got to the point that I actually really like it myself. Like, it's really fun. We create a lot of memories doing it, and it's great to like have all these little mini clips saved forever of Richard, and we'll soon have of the new baby too. Like, it's fun to document and have like this stuff that you could go back and watch.
So, I guess our point is, we're going to be changing the next couple of months. Now, is it always going to be a family fun YouTube channel? Yes. But does that mean that it's going to be exactly like it was last week? No. Our goal is, right now, we had to move out into the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Didn't we?
Yes.
Like, we're out in the middle of nowhere. So every time I edit a video,
We're actually walking to our house right now.
we're not. We're not. But every time I upload a video, I have to drive 20, 30 minutes into town and then wait 45 minutes for it to upload. So it takes so long to do, but we're about to move to where we have high-speed internet and everything, and
Back
we're
to civilization.
back to civilization. I'm really excited about that. I really am. And once that happens, it's going to happen in August. We're going to try to start putting up 2 videos a month. 2 videos a month. 2 videos a week. We're going to try to start putting up 2 videos a week. And what we're going to do, what is this back here? We're exploring too. I think there's is that a waterfall?
I feel like it smells like water out
Yeah, well, there's water down there. Starting in August, we're going to do our best now.
Look, Mama. Oh!
We're going to try, starting in August, we're going to try to start uploading 1 vlog per week that's more personal, giving updates on the baby, and then maybe something fun on the weekend. Now, obviously, once early October hits and she has a baby, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have to, might just be me or me and somebody else doing something. But as of right now, that's kind of the plan we have.
Yeah.
Why don't you want me to wear the backpack?
Because I feel like the backpack is like leveling it out.
No. YouTube is fun, really fun. We enjoy it a lot. And if you guys want to, you can be a part of it because we want to be a little bit more open. Now, obviously, we're not going to talk about everything, our families and stuff like that. We don't want to do that. But we do want to make you guys feel a little bit more comfortable because how can you trust what we say if you don't really know us? Just some random guy walking into a restaurant saying like and subscribe. So we're going to try to put an end to that. But you guys know what to do. Thanks for watching. We'll have more baby updates coming up soon, and we'll be doing some more fun stuff soon. So I'm Rich, and this has been
House Life.